All right. Okay. G'day again. Call was coming in. I'm on the phone. Fucked it up. Uh, where was that? So White Sox Oreos well balanced. 84% of the master money was on the White Sox. Total well balanced. Master total well balanced. Run line well balanced. Master run line was on the plus 1.5, minus 40. Athletics Jays, we're looking at 71% of the money's on the Jays. Really, really good volume. Well balanced on the master chart. Clearly the best volume of the day there. So good two-way action. Total well balanced, really good action. 74% of the master money was on the under. And the run line, really well balanced on the master side. And we're looking at 68% was at the minus was on the run line. Guardians Angels, like dog ass betting on this, not much, but looking at 86% of the money was on the Guardians, nothing on the master, fairly well balanced on the total, no real excitement there. And we do have 68% of the money is on the Guardians at the minus 1.5, 100% of the master on the plus 1.5. So really strong play there. Obviously, that's changed. I don't know what the score is. Guessing it's well in, and it's probably tied or whatnot. All right, let's get to the game. Oh shit, this game's down the bottom that have started. Boy, I fucked this up. 75% of the money's on the Rangers, 82% of the master money. It's not a lot. 54% on the under, 82% of the master money on the over, but it's not big volume. Run line, well balanced. Braves, Red Sox, well balanced. Master chart, well balanced. Total, 55% on the over. Nothing of note on the master chart. On the total there, and the run line, not worth noticing. See, Reds, Cubs. All right, so based on the games that have already started, Rockies at the plus 1.5. Quickly scouring through. Angels, the plus 1.5. And that about sums it up. Games that haven't started or about to start. Reds, Cubs, hardly any money bet on it. Nothing on the master chart. It's well balanced what's there. Total's well balanced. 64% of the under money is master money there. See who and where and what. There is some strong opposition on the over 7 and under 7.5 got some strong action. Nationals D-backs, decently bet game. 61% on the D-backs, nothing on the master chart. Total well balanced, really good volume, nothing on the run line. Pirates, Padres, really well balanced. 100% of the money, master money, is on the Pirates, which is about 55% of the overall money. Strong bet in there at like mid to high 30s. And it looks like the run line's been bet as well. 71% on the plus 1.5, 100% of the master money's on the plus 1.5 minus money. I imagine it's numbers that don't exist anymore. 67% on the Royals. However, 73% of the master money is on the Tigers. So plus high 40s. Not sure if that's around anymore. But but Tigers right now is looking as a play, about to throw out the first pitch. Then we got 67% of the money on the Astros, not big volume, 100% on the Rays, on the Master. It's not worth noticing, definitely not enough to call it a play or anything, just a bunch of little bets there. 75% on the under, 75% of the Master money's on the over. It's not really enough to get me excited and not something I'd jump all over, but I wouldn't. I definitely, looking at this stuff, I'd play the over, not the under, if I needed a play, but don't need to. Run line, very well balanced. Twins, Mariners, hardly any action. Really well balanced. However, the Master money is like 95% on the Twins, which is, call it like 97% of the Master money is on the Twins, and that is almost 75% of the total money on that. So if I pulled that out, we're looking at rec versus rec money on that game. Would be about 75% of it, and then that Master money adds that up to overall. 64% on the under, nothing worth noting on the run line. And then the last game, the night game, very little action at this point. 36, like 64% of the money is on the Dodgers. Looking at the odds, standard practice. Totals well balanced, good money, good volume. Not quite as much as the side, but getting there. And the run line's like 64% of the money's on the Dodgers. It's not big volume there. That's today's game. So the baseball. No NBA until the 5th. NHL, I believe, is the 4th. Let me have a look at the series betting on those, see if there's anything there. Okay. Well, right now, the Oilers, Panthers, we're looking at 71% of the money is on the Oilers. 72% of the Master money is on the Panthers. Let's see if it was early or late. No, it's around similar numbers that are available now. NBA series. We're looking at 75% of the money is on the Thunder. Based on their price, it's a little bit low. And then 83% of the Master money is also on the Thunder. And that's at anywhere around, that was, all right, some early players, 475, 514, 525. It's up around 700 now. So the early smart money saw where it was going. I'll put it where it is. Works two ways. Let me see if there's any WNBA action. The total that's really bet big is Mercury Sparks. They hit the over hard. Started at 160, 160 and a half. It's currently 164 and a half. There's no real Master money. The few triples are over 162 and a half, 163. Nothing else of note there. And the spreads, we're looking at 68% of the money's on the Liberty, 75% of the Master money. 75% of the money's on the Aces, 67% of the Master money. And I will say that the Master money is a big portion of the overall money. So like on Aces, Storms, we're looking at 50%. On Liberty Sun, looking at just under 50%. The one where it's more rec than pro is the Lynx. Valkyries. Looking at 78% of the money is on the Lynx. Nothing worth noting on the master chart. The Sparks, you're looking at 65% of the money is on the Sparks. 67% of the master money is on the Sparks. So again, it's generally the overall money and the master money are correlated here because there's such a big percentage of the action. All right, well, that's it. I guess good luck with your punting over the rest of the weekend and back on deck tomorrow. Cheers, thanks.